Speaking part 3, the topic is advertising. Here is a description of this particular section. Part 3 usually lasts for 4 to 5 minutes. Your requirements here are as follows. You will be asked several questions during 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask you some questions related to part 2, that is your cue card round. You need to answer at least 3 to 4 questions. At times they may be more in number. The examiner will explain but not rephrase the question. The question may be specific and opinion based. Some suggestions given to ace this part are as follows. Answer in complete sentences and not just one word. Do not say yes or no. You need to speak in depth. The conversation here is more general and abstract. Your answers should be, again, covered in greater depth and not just 1 or 2 words. At least speak 2 to 4 sentences for each question. Focus on language, not ideas or real opinions. This basically means you had good expressions and vocabulary to express. Make a note of the tense in which the questions are asked and answer accordingly. Here are some sample questions and answers. The question number 1 is as follows. What is it that makes an advertisement effective? As you can see, some of the words are highlighted in bold to bring out the vocabulary or lexical resource used, as well as to exhibit how you can connect these ideas and points together. So your answer could be, well, when a company launches a product, they have to consider the internet, especially how it can be used to spread the word on social media. So in this context, a video that goes viral is probably the most effective type of advert you could make. So the person here has covered 1, the main point, 2, the reasoning behind the point, as well as the effect, since that is what the question was. Similarly, you've got question 2, where you are asked, what are the advantages to companies of advertising on the internet rather than television? Again, you can begin here with your own opinion and use good opening phrases as the person here does. The phrase used here is, I'd imagine the main advantage is. It's a very good way of starting your answer instead of just saying, well, I think the advantage is. Remember, you must aim for a higher band score. So when you're explaining, you can connect the rest of your points to that opening phrase. As the person continues, I'd imagine the main advantage is you can reach your target audience much more effectively. If you bring out a niche product, for example, or if you have a tight advertising budget, you can advertise on particular sites that the people you want to reach visit. That is not something you can do on TV. So this answer is good because it covers both the main points asked in the question, and that are the internet as well as television, and the advantages or disadvantages they both have. Lexical resource is extremely important in speaking besides pronunciation, fluency and coherence as well as grammar. Learning up related words can really give a boost in the speaking score. Since this was related to advertising, learning up words related to advertising or commercials will really help. Some words have been given before you, and they are advertising agency, a company that basically creates adverts for other companies. Now this is a very simple and commonly known word. If you want to bring in some more related words or jargon, you could use words like commercial channel, brand awareness, brand loyalty, to launch a product. And when you're using words related to the internet, you could use words like to go viral, junk mail, mass media, etc. A good way to improve your English is to use these phrases in the form of sentences. Write them down, then speak them aloud. Here are some practice questions. Pick up one question, understand the tense used, understand the scenario present, try to pick out the main words, use good opening phrases and speak accordingly. Here are some general speaking tips. Find an English speaking conversation partner. Make sure you listen as well as speak. Use a mirror. It is always a good idea to record your practice conversation. Surround yourself with the English language, and by that I mean practice with music and movies. Practice first with subtitles, then without them. Always begin by practicing on subjects familiar to you, as you tend to remember information better and your fluency will also stay at a good pace. Practice listening to phonetic sounds, learn new phrases and idioms, pay attention to stress sounds, learn new words, learn word sounds and repeat them aloud. Pick up the sound of a vowel, make a note of 5 similar ones. Diversify your speaking subjects once you're comfortable. Don't limit yourself to only what you're comfortable with, as you do not know what might be asked in the exam. You must speak until the examiner asks you to stop. That is the end of this session. Thank you.